Alright, we're unmuted.
Alright.
Let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna go on mute again real quick.
Alright.
Alright, cool. I think we're good to go.
Alright.
Let me just do something real quick. Alright, can you hear the music and everything?
I can hear the music.
Okay, good. Alright, I think we're ready to go.
Alright.
I go out with Archer. The city we live in, Fuyuki City, can basically be divided into two towns. Here, the place with old houses and traditional buildings, is Miyama City. On the other side of the river is Shinto, where the modern development is happening. My house is in the older section, Miyama City. Miyama City is broadly separated into two sections as well. This is one of the sections, the Western-style houses, where immigrants from foreign countries live. And on the other side is the area of old-style Japanese houses, with a mountain behind it. Both sections are on top of hills, so you could say both are suburbs. The houses in between these two sections are relatively ordinary. As a demonstration, there's this ordinary. This is the crossroads of Miyama City and the hill leading up to the Western-style houses like mine. On the opposite side, a hill leads up to the Japanese houses. A bridge leads to the neighboring town of Shinto, and the other way leads up to the school, shopping district, and even Ryodo Temple up on the mountain. And this large bridge connecting Shinto and Miyama City. A few years ago, a big station was built over that side, and it has grown rapidly since then. Even though Miyama City and Shinto are in the same city, you can think of them as two totally different places. The city's name, Fuyuki, or Winter Tree, supposedly comes from the fact that winters here are long. Thinking about it, this place certainly has a long winter. In contrast, though, it's quite warm here in February. It's about warm as December everywhere else. I bet a few hot springs would turn up if you went digging around. Then again, this half-hearted cold would make the city a poor hot springs resort. Fuiki City has a friendly winter and strange climate that enters spring in April, with no changes. Shinto is all like this. The rapidly developing town started to build tall buildings, as if rushed by something, and as a result, it looks very artificial. Jeez, I can't. Though that's only in the last 10 years. From what I hear, the big fire here 10 years ago pretty much burned down the whole residential district. These buildings were constructed on the land that no one lived on anymore. And this is the center of it.
ここがシントの公園よ。これで主だったところは歩いて回ったわけだけど、感想は?
This is Shinto's park. Now that we've seen all the important locations, what are your thoughts? I ask Archer, who's standing next to me. I can't see him, of course.
広い公園だ。だというのに人気がないのは何か理由でもあるのか?
It's a big park. Is there some reason there's no one here?
やっぱりそう見える? まあ、ここはちょっとした曰くがあるから。
So it shows, huh? Well, that's because there's a history to this place. I look around the park. A park this big and organized should be a playground for kids, even on weekdays. But there are only a few people here, and a desolate feeling runs through this place.
10年前の話よ。この辺り一帯で大きな火事があったんだって。火は一日燃え続けて、雨が降り出した頃に消えたんだとか。
It was about 10 years ago. They say there was a huge fire in this area. It burned for a day until it went out, just as it began to rain.
その後町は復興したけど、ここだけはそのままなの。
Afterwards, the town was rebuilt, but this place, it was left as it was.
焼け野原になって何もなくなったから公園にしたらしいわ。
It was burned to ashes, so they made it into a park. Archer says nothing. But even though I can't see him, I can tell he's feeling something special.
気づいたみたいね。そうよ。ここが前回の聖杯戦争決着の地。私も事情は知らないけど、前回の聖杯戦争はここで終結してそれきり。
You seem to have noticed. That's right. This is where the last Holy Grail War ended. I don't know the details, but the last war ended here. And the place has been like this ever since.
なるほど。それでこんなにもここは怨念に満ちているというわけか。
I see. That must be why this place is full of so many grudges.
わかるの？そういうの。
You can sense those kinds of things?
サーバントというのは霊体だ。そのあり方は怨念、妄執に近い。故に同じ無念には敏感なのさ。街中でも濃い場所はあるが、ここは別格だ。我らから見れば固有結界のそれに近い。
Servants are spirits. We are beings similar to grudges and formed obsessions. Therefore, we are sensitive to such remnants like us. There were places in town with strong regrets. This place is on a completely different level. To us, this place is more like a reality marble.
Archer brings up an unusual term in a motionless voice. Reality marble. One of the magics considered the pinnacle of magi, said to be infinitely close to sorcery. For hundreds of years, a boundary field has been the defensive field that protects a Magus. Put simply, it's a vicious version of a security system on a house. A boundary field is something applied to an existing area or building to protect oneself from outside enemies.
Technically, it can also be translated as bounded field.
Also makes sense. But it is merely a transformation applied to what already exists. An AT field, I see.
Not exactly.
But a reality marble is different. A reality marble is an image that erodes reality. The imagined world of a Magus. A boundary field that paints over reality by letting a Magus's heart take form. That is what we call a reality marble. In other words, it's a large-ranged magic that distorts, no, remakes the world as the Magus wishes.
リン、どうした？考え事か？
Rain, what are you thinking?
ううん、ちょっと意外だったから。
No. I was just surprised.
固有結界だなんて、アーチャーのくせに珍しい言葉を知ってるなって。
I just thought that reality marbles seemed to be an uncommon term for an archer.
なんだ、知っていてはおかしいか？
What? Is it strange for me to know it?
だってそうじゃない。固有結界っていうのは魔術師にとっては禁忌中の禁忌、奥義の中の奥義だもの。アーチャーであるあなたが知ってるなんて筋違いよ。
Of course. Reality marbles, the taboo of taboos. The secret principle's secret principle. Doesn't it make any sense for an archer to know about it? Isn't that right? I ask with my expression. And then I sense him sighing heavily next to me.
リン、英雄とは剣術、魔術に長けたものを指す。
Rain, a hero is someone who excels with both magic and weaponry.
アーチャーだからといって弓しか使えないと思うのは勝手だが、私以外のサーバントにそんな楽観は持たないでくれ。
It's fine if you want to think that an archer can only use bows, but please don't take such an optimistic view of the other servants.
Come to think of it, he's right.
わかったわよ。今のは軽率な発言だったわ。次からは気をつけるからこれでいいでしょ。
I understand. That was a careless thing to say. I'll be careful from now on. So it's okay, right?
リン、ズバリ言おう。君は優秀だが、それゆえに他人を過小評価する欠点がある。成人するまでには強制したまえ。
Rain, I'm going to be honest. You are excellent, but because of that, you have a habit of underestimating others. You should reform that habit of yours before you grow up.
何気に失礼なこと言うわね、あんた。
You're being rather rude. Reform. That's like training bad habits out of a horse.
いや、失礼。別にリンがジャジャ馬だと言ったわけではない。単に イメージ通りの表現を使っただけというか。
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to make it sound like you're a disobedient horse. I just used the word because it suited your image.
なおさら悪いわ。
Hey, that's even worse. Ouch. My right arm suddenly hurts.
Rin.
ちょっと黙って、あーちゃん。
Be quiet for a second, Archer. The command spell engraved on my right hand is hurting. A small warning as if to get my attention.
誰かに見られてる。
Someone's watching us. I extend my consciousness to my surroundings. I roll out the threads of my consciousness and search through the park.
私じゃ見つけられない。
I can't find him.
あーちゃん、あなたは？
What about you, Archer?
難しいな。私には視線すら感じられん。
It's difficult. I can't even feel the stare.
ってことは、見てるのはマスターね。
Then it must be a master watching. I don't know who it is, but if Archer can't sense it, it has to be a master. There aren't 7 of us yet, but if we wanted to, we could start the fight at any time. It seems the one watching us wants to battle, but...
霊樹は霊樹に反応する。マスターであるのなら、誰がマスターであるかは出会えば感じられるということか。だが、それならリンにも相手が識別できるのではないか。
The command spell reacts to other command spells. So that must mean that if you're a master, you should be able to recognize other masters when you see them. Then wouldn't that mean you should be able to identify the other master too?
ええ。けど、高位の術者なら自分の魔力ぐらい隠し通せる。いくら霊樹同士が反応するって言っても、その霊樹だって魔力で発動するものよ。大元であるマスター自身が魔術回路を閉じていれば見つけることは難しいわ。
Yes, but a superior Magus can conceal their magical energy. Even through command spells react to each other, they operate on magical energy. If the master had closed his magical circuit, it'd be hard to find them.
厄介だな。では、こちらはいいように位置を知らせているということか。
Ugh, that's troubling. That means we're showing them our location.
でしょうね。まあ、私だって家探しすれば魔力殺しぐらいは見つかるだろうけど。
That's right. Well, if I search around my house, I should be able to find something that kills my magical energy. But...
必要ないと。
You don't need it?
そう。だって隠さなければ向こうからやってきてくれるでしょ。こっちから出向く手間が省けるわ。
Right. Because if I don't hide it, they'll come to us, right? It saves us the trouble of going to find them.
Such a cocky asshole, I love it.
She's so cocky.
何よ、自信過剰はいけないって言いたいの？
What? You want to say I shouldn't be overconfident? I ask, remembering our previous conversation. But Archer just says,
That's impossible.
君はそのままが一番強い。
You're strongest like this.
はあ、小物には付きまとわせてやるがよかろう。
Yeah, you can let those weaklings follow us about.
he says, trying to hold back his laughter.
See, Archer has the exact same feeling as we do about Rain.
Yep. Well, it's not like I like his response, but we decided to continue walking around town. We tour the important places, really dragging our observer around, having dinner along the way, and bring things to a conclusion. We've been walking a lot, and it's 7 now. At this time of night, our destination should give us the best view. A strong wind. The tallest building in Shinto. The view from the rooftop of this building is fitting end for this day.
どう？ここなら見通しがいいでしょ、あーちゃん。
What do you think? This place has a great view, Archer.
将来君と付き合う男に同情するな。よくもまあ、ここまで好き勝手連れ回してくれたものだ。
Jeez. I pity whoever you go out with someday. You drag me around all day.
何か言った？あーちゃん。
Huh? Did you say something, Archer?
素直な感想を少し。と、確かにいい場所だ。初めからここに来れば歩き回る必要もなかったのだが。
Just an honest opinion. Oh, this is certainly a nice place. If we'd come here to begin with, we wouldn't have had to walk around like we have been.
何言ってるのよ。確かに見晴らしはいいけど、ここからわかるのは街の前景だけじゃない。実際にその場に行かないと街の作りはわからないわ。
What are you talking about? Certainly it's a nice view, but all you can tell from here is that the overview of the town. You have to go to the places themselves to know the layout.
そうでもないが、アーチャーのクラスは伊達ではないぞ。旧兵は目が良くなければ務まらん。
That's not true. My class is an archer for nothing. You can't be an archer unless you have good eyesight.
そうなの？それじゃあここから家が見える？あーちゃん。
Is that so? So you can see my house from here, Archer?
いや、さすがに隣町までは見えない。せいぜい橋あたりまでだな。そこまでならタイルの数ぐらいは見て取れる。
No, I can't see the neighboring town from here. At most, I can see as far as the bridge. At that range, I can count the number of tiles.
嘘。タイルって橋のタイル？
No way, the tiles on the bridge? That's not just good. His eyesight could match the telescopes you find on these rooftops.
びっくり。アーチャーって本当にアーチャーなんだ。
I'm surprised. You really are Archer.
リン、まさかとは思うが、君、私をバカにしているんじゃないだろうな。
Marine, I don't like to think so, but are you making fun of me?
そんなわけないでしょ。たださ、あなたってアーチャーって言われには弓使いっぽくないから、つい勘違いしてただけ。
Of course not. I just misunderstood. Because even though you're an archer, you don't really seem like one.
それは問題発言だ。帰ってから追及しよう。
That's a troubling claim. I shall question you further on this matter when we get home.
It seems Archer has taken a liking to the view as he falls silent. He's probably working out the town's layout. I can't interrupt while he's surveying the battlefield. I leave Archer's side and move to the edge of the building. All I can see with my eyesight is the lights below this building. Like the headlights of the cars in the street and the people going home after work. I can't tell what kinds of cars or what kinds of people they are. I can see them, but still not see them. Just like noticing someone is watching me before, but not being able to see the watcher.
少なくともシントを根城にしている奴が一人いる。
At the very least, there's one person that has their base in Shinto. I strain my eyes and stare below me. There are 7 masters in all. I still don't know who the masters are, nor which servants they command. Right now, I assume all the masters are walking around town, collecting information on other masters. Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on me. There's no reaction from my command spell. I just feel someone's eyes on me.
下
From below? I look down. There are many people walking around on the road. Among them is a person. One person is looking up at me as if looking up at the moon. I can't tell for sure who it is. I can't tell for sure, but I still know who it is. It's surprising what he's doing at this kind of a time.
リン、敵を見つけたのか？
Green, have you found an enemy?
Archer calls out to me as if sensing my excitement.
別にただの知り合い。私たちには関係のない一般人よ。
Nothing. I just saw someone I knew. Just an ordinary person. Nothing to do with us. Oh god. I answer, unable to hide my irritation, and leave the place where I was standing. There's no way he could have seen me from the ground. He must have been looking up at the building by coincidence. So it doesn't mean I was noticed, but still. I'm angry that I let him see me acting as a Magus. I swear if it's Shinji. By the time we get back to Miyama City, it's already past 9 o'clock. Unlike Shinto, Miyama City is an old residential district. No one walks around after 9, and the town grows as quiet as midnight.
こんなところね。街の作りは大体わかった？
So that's pretty much it. Did you have a good idea of the town?
ああ、町のことならわかる。あとは泳い掴んでいくさ。
Yeah, I get it. I'll figure out the rest as we go along.
なら今日はここまでね。私もまだ本調子じゃないし、家に戻って休みましょう。
Then we're done for the day. I'm not up to par either, so let's go home and rest. We climb the road up the gentle hill, and there's someone walking in front of us.
あれ、さくら？
Huh? Sakura? This is bad. I don't want to see her right now.
リン、何を隠れている？
Green, why are we hiding?
黙ってて。あそこにいるの知り合いなのよ。今日は学校休んだし、あんまり顔を合わせたくないの。
Shut up! Oh, that person is someone I know from school. I skipped school today, so I don't want her to see me. As I speak, I look at the figure ahead of us, on the road. There's a well-known first-year student and a foreigner I don't know. They're talking about something. No. It seems the foreigner is talking to Sakura against her wishes.
リン、知り合いとは 外国人の方か？
Irene, is the person you know the foreigner?
いいえ、知らない。この辺りは洋館が多いから、どっかよそから遊びに来てるんじゃない？
No, I don't know him. There are lots of Western-style houses around here, so maybe he's visiting one of them? I say that much, but then scold myself for being too soft where that girl is involved.
あ、じゃあ、あいつ人間？
Archer, is he human?
さあ、実体はあるから人間なのだろう。少なくともサーバントではない。
I don't know. He has form, so he should be human. At the very least, he is not a servant.
そうよね。マスターでもないし、ただの血は喧嘩か。
Right. He's not a master either, so I guess it's just a minor quarrel. Still, I know she's not the kind of girl to get into trouble with a guy.
二人とも言ったな。女は坂を登っていく。
They're going. The girl's walking up the hill.
男は
The man is...
The blonde guy goes down the road we came up.
それじゃああなたはここを使って。私はもう眠るけど、何か質問はある？
Well then, you can use this place. I'm going to bed unless you have any questions first.
とりわけ重要な疑問はない。すぐに戦闘を仕掛けない君の判断は正しいよ。今夜は魔力の回復を行うべきだろう。
I don't have any important questions. Your decision not to rush into battle is the correct one. You should use tonight to recover your magical energy.
え、それじゃあ明日、今朝の紅茶をよろしくね。
Yes, I'll see you tomorrow then. Please make me tea again tomorrow morning. Fatigue hits me hard once I walk into my room.
そうだ、眠る前にきれいに連絡しないと。
Oh, yeah. I have to contact Kirei before I go to bed. That annoying priest. He'll already be getting ready to call a substitute Magus. I don't really care about that, but he is my guardian, so I should at least do the right thing.
電話と。
Phone. I dial the number. And soon, the fake priest picks up.
きれい？私だけど、昨日サーバントと契約したから、正式にマスター登録お願い。
Kirei? It's me. I formed a contract with the servant just yesterday. So register me officially as a master. A brief silence. Kirei's silence has enough pressure to stress you out, even over the phone.
いいだろう。ではどうする？一度こちらに顔を出さないか？君のご両親から預かっているものもある。君がマスターになった場合にのみ、成人前に伝えてほしいと頼まれているのだが。
Understood. Now what? You should come and see me at least once. I have something to give you that I received from your parents. They said to give it to you only if you became a master before you became an adult.
ああ、それって父さんの遺言のこと？それならもう解読して手に入れたからいいわ。それじゃ気が向いたらお邪魔するからよろしく。
Oh, you mean my father's will? I already deciphered it and got the item, so it's fine. I'll come and see you when I feel like it. Goodbye.
待てリン。マスターになったのなら。
Wait, Reen. If you are a master...
I hang up, not hearing him out. Listening to Kiri's lecture while I'm tired won't help me cover my magical energy.
さて、これで準備は終わりっと。
Right. All preparations are done now. All that's left is to sleep. When I wake up next, it should be a completely different morning. 10 years ago. The Holy Grail War, in which my father competed as a master and was defeated. Now I'm entering that same battle. Two. So, after breakfast, I clearly explained my intermediate plans, or immediate plans.
Immediate.
Oopsies.
何？学校に行くだと？
What? You're going to school?
ええ、何か問題あるかしら、あっちゃん。
Yeah? Do you have a problem with that, Archer?
問題はないが、しかし、それは。
No problems. It's just...
Archer hesitates, but does not object. He must have realized yesterday that I'm not the type to take back my decisions. I can kind of tell without him saying so. Archer is sarcastic, but he does have an honest side to him. So it seems he won't complain about something he's accepted. In other words, he's faithful in an awkward way. This is my conclusion. No, more of an intuition after watching Archer for all of yesterday.
リン、マスターになったからには常に敵マスターを警戒しなくてはならない。学校という場は不意の襲撃に備えにくい場所だろ。
Green, as you are a master now, you must always be cautious of other masters. School is a place where it's hard to remain prepared against sudden attacks.
そんなことはないけどね。いいあっちゃん。私はマスターになったからって今までの生活を変える気はないわ。それにマスター同士の戦いは人目を避けるものでしょ。それなら人目につく学校にいれば不意打ちされることはまずないと思うけど。
That's not true. Look, Archer, even though I'm a master now, I don't intend to change my lifestyle. Besides, a battle between masters is something that should be done out of public view, right? So for at school where there are lots of people, I don't think we'll see any kind of surprise attacks.
そうか。リンがそう決めたのなら、私は従うだけだ。
I see. If that's what you've decided, I can only obey.
だが、霊体化して君の護衛をするぐらいはいいのだろうな。まさか、学校に行っている間はここに残れ、などとは言うまい。
But I can guard you in spirit form, right? You don't intend for me to stay here while you go to school.
当たり前じゃない。学校に限らず、外に出るときはそばにいてもらうからね。マスターを守るのもサーバントの役割なんだから。頼りにしてるわ。
Of course not. Not just at school, but I will want you by my side whenever I go outside. It is a servant's role to protect the master, so I'll be counting on you.
それを聞いて安心した。
Be counting on you.
信頼に応えるのは騎士の務め。せいぜい期待にそうとしよう。
I'm relieved to hear that. It is the duty of a knight to answer trust placed on us. I shall do my best to meet your expectations.
だがリン、もしもの話だが、その安全な場所に敵がいたとしたらどうする？
But Marine, just hypothetically. What would you do if there were an enemy in that safe place?
何？学校にマスターがいるかもしれないってかて？
What? Are you suggesting there might be a master at school?
そうだ。確かに学び屋には生徒と教師以外は入りにくいが、すでに内部の者がマスターだとしたら厄介ではないのか。
That's right. It's certainly hard for anyone who isn't a teacher or student to get in, but wouldn't it be a problem if someone already there is a master?
それはないんじゃないかな。この町には魔術師の家系は遠坂とあと一つしかないの。そのあと一つっていう家系は落ちぶれてるし、マスターにもなってないし。
I don't think that's possible. In this town, there's only one family of magi other than the Tosaka. That other family has declined. They don't even have a master.
マスターになっていないとどうしてわかる？
How do you know there isn't a master?
あのね、うち以外に魔術師の家系がいるんなら真っ先に確かめるのは当然でしょ。
Hey, it's only natural to investigate another family of magi in the same town.
そいつマスターにはなってなかったし、あっちの家系の後継者にはマスターになるだけの魔力がないから無視して構わないわ。
He isn't a master, and his successor doesn't have enough magical energy to become a master, so we can just ignore them.
そうか。つまり凛の通う学校にはもう一人魔術師がいるのだな。だがマスターになれるほどの魔力を持ち合わせていないと。
I see. So there is another Magus at the school you go to. You say that Magus doesn't have sufficient magical energy to become a master? Is that correct?
そういうこと。だから他のマスターは外からやってくる連中が大半のはず。そんな連中が学校にまでやってくることはないでしょう。
Exactly. So most masters will probably be coming from elsewhere. I don't think such people would come to the school.
まあ今の段階ではな。
Well, for now at least.
だが凛、何事にも例外は存在する。もし学校に君が知らない魔術師がいたとしたらどうする？
But Rain, there are always exceptions. What if there's a Magus at your school that you don't know about?
だからいないってば。魔術師っていうのは他の同業に敏感なの。1年も同じ学校にいたらね、どんなに隠してても魔術師の存在は感じ取れる。
Like I said, there aren't any. Magi are sensitive to other magi. If we are at the same location for a year in school, I should be able to sense other magi no matter how well they hide it.
断言するけど、うちの学校に魔術師は2人しかいないわ。そのうちの1人が私で、もう1人はマスターになるだけの力がない魔術師見習いなの。
I will state with confidence that there are only two magi at our school. One of them is me, and the other is only an apprentice who doesn't have enough power to become a master.
わかった？アーチャーの用心はただの杞憂よ。そんなこと絶対にありえないんだから。
Do you understand? Your caution is just needless worrying. It's completely impossible. She's so cocky. I love it.
だからもしもの話だ。物事には常に裏目が存在する。
That's why this is only a hypothetical scenario. There's always another side to things.
本来ありえざることが起こるのもまた運命だ。
It's only natural for unexpected things to occur.
もしそういった事態になった場合、私に八つ当たりをするのだけは思いとどまってほしいと言っているのだ。
I'm saying that when it does happen, do not blame me.
Archer smiles dryly. Just that action makes me want to take it out on him. But if I did, I'd be late for school again.
そんなことあるわけないじゃない。もしもの話っていうのは起きないからもしもの話なのよ。もしそんなことになったら、その時は私の見通しが甘かったってだけなんだから。
That won't happen. A hypothetical is a hypothetical because it won't happen. If it does, it just means my analysis was too shallow. I love her so much.
よし、確かに聞いたぞ。それでは行こうか、リン。
Alright, I'll remember that. Let's go then.
君の学び屋まで30分。そろそろ出なければ間に合わない時間帯だ。
It should take 30 minutes to get you dead to... It should take 30 minutes to get to the school, so we won't make it unless we leave soon.
驚いた。もしもの話って本当にあるのね。
I'm surprised. Hypotheticals do happen.
ああ、私も驚いている。いや、何事もケチをつけておくものだな。思わぬところで役に立った。
Yes, I am surprised as well. Wow, it pays to argue over everything. It had an unexpected payoff.
As soon as we pass the school's main gate, we joke around like that. Around us are students heading to classrooms, and it's almost time for homeroom. In the crowd of people rushing into the school building, we stand dumbfounded.
空気がよどんでるどころの話じゃない。これ、もう結界が張られてない。
This isn't just the air stagnating. Isn't there a boundary field already set up?
完全にではないが、すでに準備は始まっているようだな。
It's not complete, but the preparation seems to have already started.
ここまで派手にやっているということは、よほどの大物か。
If he's doing this so openly, he must be a real big shot.
とんでもない素人ね。異常を感じさせる結界なんて三流だもの。やるんなら仕掛ける時まで隠し通しておくのが一流よ。
Or a complete amateur. A boundary field that lets others notice the abnormality is only third class. To be first class, it has to be hidden until it's activated.
で、君はどちらだと思う、リン。
Sorry about that, answering chat.
Oh, no problem.
So, which do you think it is, Reed?
さあ、一流だろうが三流だろうが知ったことじゃないわ。
Who knows? I don't care if he's third class or first class.
私のテリトリーでこんなゲスなもの仕掛けたやつなんて問答無用でぶっ倒すだけよ。
I'm just gonna beat him mercilessly for setting up such an indecent thing in my territory. Stay out of my territory. I walk angrily through the schoolyard. As a Magus, I'm not about to mince my words, but I can't be satisfied until I properly punish the creator of this boundary field. After second period, while walking back from the music room, I see a first-year student walking unsteadily. The student is carrying some stack of papers and it looks like she's having trouble.
手伝うわ、さくら。
I'll help, Sakura.
You had Sakura.
Oh, okay. Huh?
遠坂先輩。
Tosaka senpai?
何、プリン
Senpai
ト？
counter 1?
世界史って言ったら
I
う
didn't
ちの担任じゃない。クズキのやつ。女生徒に使いをさせるなんて何考えてんだか。
What?
半分貸して。
What? Handouts? World history? That'll be my homeroom teacher. That Kuzuki. What's he thinking making a girl do all this? Here, give me half of it.
ありがとうございます、先輩。
Oh,
Senpai counter at 2?
ding. Oh. Yes, thank you, senpai.
いいっていいって。それじゃこれさくらのクラスまで？
It's fine. So we're taking these to your classroom?
久月先生のところです。5時があったから回収するって言ってました。
No, we're taking them to Kuzuki-sensei. He says he's been recalling them because there was a misspelling.
納得。久月は融通きかないからね。一つ5時があったぐらいで試験を中止させるやつだった。
I understand. Kuzuki's really stubborn. He's the guy who canceled the whole test just because there was one misspelling in it. I wish.
試験って学校の試験をですか？
Huh? You mean the school's exam?
そう。あれは去年の中間試験だったかな。みんながガーッとマークシートを塗りつぶしてる時にやってきてね。誤字があるので正しい問題ではなかった。よって試験は中止。後日改めて行うってあの調子で淡々と言ったのよ。私たちも驚いたけど先生方も驚いてね。今でもあれは語り草よ。
Right. I think it was last year's midterm. He came in while everyone was filling in their names and said in his usual tone that the midterm had a misspelling in it. He said that the question was not correct, so the midterm was to be cancelled and retaken at a later date. We were surprised, but so were all the teachers. And they didn't talk about it today. Or they still did talk about it today.
久月先生らしいですね。それ先生、ものを教える立場に間違いは許されないって人ですから。
That's just like Kuzuki-sensei. He doesn't think teachers should make any mistakes.
久月のは度が過ぎてるけどね。さくらもそのうち思い知るわよ。久月の堅物ぶりったら岩か山かって感じなんだから。
He goes too far, though. You'll realize soon, Kuzuki is as stubborn as a rock or a mountain.
遠坂先輩、久月先生のことが好きなんですね。先輩がそんな風に言うなんて珍しいです。
Tosaka-senpai, you must like Kuzuki-sensei. It's rare for you to talk about someone like that.
そう？まあ確かに久月はもうちょっと柔軟性があればなって思うけど。
Really? Well, I do think he should be more flexible, but... I think that, but it's also... I also think he's not bad that way. At our school, there's a teacher liked by all students and a teacher feared by all students. The balance between the two works so well that I think Kuzuki-sensei is a good disciplinarian. He's a stick and a carrot and stick He's a stick in the carrot and stick approach.
まあ2年になればもっと久月と顔を合わせるようになるわ。あいつは倫理も受け持ってるし。
Well, you'll get to see more of him once you reach second year. He teaches ethics too.
そんなことよりさくら、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけど、いい？
More importantly, Sakura, is it alright if I ask you something?
何ですか、先輩？
What are we on 5 now?
Oh, was there one? I think I missed one when I was interacting in chat. By the way, just a reminder, stay out of chat.
Spoilers.
Potential spoilers. So just avoid.
Alright, cool. Huh?
Let chat talk about all the spoilers they want.
Sounds good. Huh? What is it, senpai?
昨日の話なんだけど、さくら、見かけない外国人と話してなかった？
It's about yesterday. Were you talking to a strange foreigner?
見てたんですか、先輩？
No, that's 6. Oh, you were watching, senpai?
たまたま。それであれ何だったの？知り合い？
Just by chance. So what is it? Do you know him?
いいえ、それがその よくわからない人だったんです。あの人、道に迷ってたみたいでした。いろいろ聞いてくるんだけど、何を言ってるのか聞き取れなくて、その...
No. Well, he was a strange person and he seemed to be lost. He asked me lots of things, but I couldn't make out what he was saying, so, so she ran away.
そっか。ごめんなさい。少しだけ気になったから。
I see. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
いえ、構いません。その、ここまででいいです、先輩。あとは届けるだけですから。
7. No, it's alright. Here's fine, senpai. I only have to hand him, these to him now.
そう？それじゃあまたね。
Okay, see you later then. I pass the handouts back to Sakura. As I start to head back to my classroom, I pause.
さくら、最近はどう？
Sakura, how are things?
はい、大丈夫。元気です、私。
Ah, yes, it's okay. I'm doing fine.
そう。シンジがまた何かやったら言いなさい。あいつはどってものを知らないから。黙っていると悪化する一方よ。
Fucker Shinji.
Yep.
Hold on, I've been saving this. Every time his name comes up. I see. Well, if Shinji does something again, tell me. He doesn't know when to stop. So it would only get worse if you don't say anything.
心配いりませんよ、先輩。兄さん、この頃は優しいんですから。
It's fine. You don't need to worry, senpai. Nissan has been kind recently. Oh no. He's her brother?
Yep.
No. If she says it that way, with such a smile, I can't say anything else. I bid her goodbye once more and turn my back on the familiar junior. Oh my god. He's her brother?
Yep.
By the way, did the sound on the oof come through?
It did.
Good. I wasn't sure if that would work. The day ends. Students leave the classroom, and the building gets darker by the second. The sun will set soon. When the red sun sets and night falls, there should be no one left in the school.
始めるわよ、あーちゃん。まずは結界の下調べ。どんな結界かを調べてから消すか残すか決めましょう。
Let's begin, Archer. First, we need to check the boundary field. Once we figure out what kind of boundary field it is, we'll decide whether to eliminate it or leave it. I address my invisible partner. Archer must understand as I sense him nodding. A boundary field is something that protects its caster. You could call it a geographical magic, in which one knits a line of magic across the land to change its interior. Infinite different effects are possible within a boundary field. There are all sorts of boundary fields, from ones that conceal the area from people's eyes, to ones to limit the use of magic within them. The most aggressive of all are those that oppress life forms within them. The boundary field laid out over our school's that kind. It's not yet complete, but once it is, everyone in the school should fall unconscious. Oh my god. But something like this won't affect me. After all, a boundary field is something targeted not at me, but the place I'm in. Such an indirect magical energy intervention has no effect on magi, who have magical energy throughout their bodies. A weak current floating through the air will only be repelled by a strong current like myself. So this boundary field has a different intention. I don't know what kind of person set up this boundary field, but his intention is not to defeat a master. It's hard to believe, but his target is everyone in this school. There's only one reason to do something like that. Unbelievably, this guy is... I search the school building and emerge onto the rooftop to finish. It's dark outside. It's 8 o'clock now, way past the school's closing time, which is at 6. The only people still at school are me and Archer.
これで7つ目か。とりあえずここが起点みたいね。
So, this makes 7. Well, it looks like this is the origin. An 8-stroke mark is drawn on the rooftop. This purplish red character only visible to Magi is something I had never seen before. Engraved with something unknown.
参ったな。これ私の手には負えない。
Damn it. This isn't something I can handle. The person who set up this boundary field didn't think about anything. He didn't think, but the boundary field is bound with amazing skill. I can temporarily drain the magical energy from this boundary field, but I cannot eliminate the boundary field itself. The boundary field can be reactivated just by having the caster put magical energy into it again. Archer says nothing. He's been quiet ever since I came out onto the rooftop. Probably because he too recognizes the power of this boundary field. This boundary field isn't just to drain one's strength. Once activated, it will literally dissolve all the people within it. There are boundary fields that drain physical and mental strength from people within them. But the boundary field laid out over this school, it's on a completely different level. This is a soul eater. Cue the music. It is a blood for soul eater.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted in chat.
No, you're good. It is a blood fort that dissolves people within it and claims the souls that seep out. Oh shit. Since ancient times, souls have been hard to handle. Even though they're believed to exist and are necessary for magic, only one Magus has ever understood the soul. Souls are only things to be investigated, or things to be moved into containers. It's incomprehensible not merely to suck them out, but also to collect them in a single place. It's because a Magus has no use for them. even if one were to collect this unconvertible energy. So if there's a reason, it must be.
アーチャー、あなたたちってそういうもの？
Archer, are you servants? This kind of creature? I asked coldly.
ご推察の通りだ。我々は基本的に霊体だと言っただろう。故に食事は第二ないし第三要素となる。
It is as you suspect. Suspect?
Suspect.
It is as you suspect. I told you we're basically spirits. Therefore, our meals consist of souls and mental constituents.
君たちが肉を栄養とするように、サーバントは精神と魂を栄養とする。
As you subsist on meat, we subsist on souls and minds.
栄養を取ったところで基本的な能力は変わらないが、取り入れれば取り入れるほどタフになる。つまり魔力の貯蔵量が上がっていくというわけだ。
Our basic abilities do not change from such nourishment, but we do become tougher. In other words, our magical energy capacity increases.
Yes. To strengthen your servant, you must attack people indiscriminately.
マスターから提供される魔力だけじゃ足りないってこと？
So, the magical energy the master provides isn't enough.
足りなくはないが、大いに越したことはない。実力が劣る場合、弱点を武士で補うのが戦争だろ。
It's not that, but it doesn't hurt to have more. And more, if you lack strength, you make up for it with supplies, right?
周囲の人間からエネルギーを奪うのは、マスターとしては基本的な戦略だ。そういった意味で言えば、この結界は効率がいい。
It's a basic tactic for a master to steal energy from the people around them. In that regard, this boundary field is very efficient.
Archer is saying that if I want to win, I should kill people and steal their strength? How simple. I already knew that. That's why I think I know which path I'm going to choose.
それ勘に触るわ。二度と口にしないで、あーちゃん。
That annoys me. Don't ever mention it again, Archer. I say so while staring at the mark. For some reason, Archer sounds happy as he confidently answers.
同感だ。私も真似をするつもりはない。
I feel the same way. I don't intend to do so either.
さて、それじゃ消そうか。無駄だろうけど、とりあえず邪魔をするぐらいにはなる。
Well, let's erase this. It's meaningless, but it should hinder them a bit. I approach the mark.
Real quick, if we could go on like just a few second break here.
Oh yeah, no problem.
A few second, like a minute. I just really have to hit the bathroom.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yep, we'll
Yeah.
probably be back at 8:32 or 7:32.
Around then. And whatever you do, do not look in the chat. Don't look in there.
Spoilers.
I mean, I think we've mostly been vaguely referencing some things, well, I guess that's kind of a straight up spoiler, but either way, yes.
Alright, I'll avoid it at all costs.
Good. I'll be back.
I will be back as well.
I am back, and I believe I am not muted on the stream.
And unmuted.
Alright.
I'm just gonna reread this page. Well, let's erase this. It's meaningless, but it should hinder them a bit. I approach the mark and extend my left arm. The magic crest on my left arm is the Book of Magic, passed through the Tosaka family for generations. I switch on my sense. I push magical energy into my crest. Read the part that explains the elimination of boundary fields. And now all I have to do is activate it.
God, that Nasu world building. Abzug Dideno Mitosk.
You're the German narrator. Eliminate.
First, Kudasai. German.
Eliminate. Surgical extraction. Second section.
God, it's called on like a fucking program and I fucking love it.
So cool. It makes sense because like the magic is treated like circuitry, right?
Kind of.
And then like sorcery is like magic, right?
Yep.
That's so cool. You said like they had different translations somewhere else, right?
Yeah, I think in the official like translation for the anime with Crunchyroll, what's called magic here is called magecraft, and sorcery is magic or true magic.
That must get a little confusing for people going into this watching the anime.
I think the anime is probably a little bit less confusing, potentially.
Anyway, I touch the surface with my left hand and let my magical energy flow out. This will at least wash the color off this mark, but...
なんだよ、消しちまうのか？もったいねえ。
You want to take this guy?
What? You're gonna erase it? What a waste.
Suddenly, as if to stop the erasure of the boundary field, a voice echoes over. I quickly stand up and turn around. On top of the water tower, in the sky 10 meters away, a guy is looking down at me. Deep ultramarine that melts into the light. His grin is wild and a bestial smell carries on the wind. The stare of the beast is a cool one.
Just cool, right?
Yeah. The man in blue looks at me like an old friend. Even in this situation.
これあなたの仕業？
Oh, it's such a cool design. Is this your doing?
いや、小細工を浪するのは魔術師の役割だ。俺たちはただ命じられたまま戦うのみ。だろ？そこの兄さんよ。
No. Petty tricks are the Magi's job. We only fight as we're commanded to. Isn't that right, you over there?
Oh, is he a sorcerer? Casual, but his voice is filled with murderous intent. This guy can see Archer.
やっぱりサーバント。
As I thought, a servant.
そうとも。ね、それがわかるお嬢ちゃんは俺の敵ってことでいいのかな。
That's right. Since you can tell, I consider you as my enemy, right? Oh, that was a bad one.
My spine freezes. A normal, light tone of voice. And it's colder than anything I've heard. Scary enough to make me vomit. I can't tell how I should move. What my best course is. But my reason is telling me absolutely not to fight this man right here.
ほう、
This is so
大したもんだ。何もわからねえようで要点は抑えてやがる。
Wow, that's pretty good. You seem like you don't know anything, but you grasp the important points.
ああ、失敗したなこりゃ。面白がって声をかけるんじゃなかったぜ。
Man, I messed up. I shouldn't have called out to you just for fun.
The man raises his arm. It happens in an instant. The arm that held nothing until now. Now holds a red weapon, 2 meters long. A spear. Ha! I jumped to the
lance.
side without thinking. A what?
A lance.
A lance. I can't spare the time to consider that. I can't jump full force while on a rooftop. I just jump with full force as to the side, as if trying to smash the fence. A whirlwind brushes past my hair. Barely I made it. He rushed at me in an eye blink and mercilessly slashed at the space I just occupied.
いい足してるな、お嬢ちゃ
Oh,
ん。
he's cool.
You've got some good legs, young lady.
So-
Oh, that's a weird line to say out loud.
Oh my god. Hold on. The blue
No,
whirlwind.
That's not a move. That's just a... That's not a Shinji.
I like the idea of that just being reserved for Shinji and nothing else.
Basically.
The blue whirlwind pursues me. There are no escapes. The fence is behind me. To my sides. No, I won't make it.
エスイストグロース、エスイストクライン。
My response is fast. I run the magic crest on my left arm and assemble the magic in a single measure. It lightens my body and adjusts gravity? What? In this instant, my body becomes as light as a feather, and I leap.
リン
Rin.
分かってる、任せて。
I know, let me handle it. I jump over the fence and fall from the rooftop. The wind pressure pushes against my body. 15 meters to the ground, 1.7 seconds until landing. No, that's too slow. He'll catch up.
フォックス、ゴッドエスアトラス。アーチャー、着地任せた。
Archer, take care of the landing. I let Archer take the impact of the landing and start to run as soon as my feet touch the ground. First, I have to change the location. We have to go somewhere we can move around freely. Not a small place like a rooftop. you have to move to a large field with no obstacles to play to Archer and my strengths. That's a weird way to say that.
Archers and my strengths.
Yeah, I guess I run from the rooftop to the school ground in less than 7 seconds. That's fast. It's more than 100 meters. My speed is so fast that normal people would only see a blur. But that's...
いや、本気でいい足だ。ここで仕留めるのはいささかもったいなさすぎるか。
Man, those really are good legs. It'll be a waste to kill you here.
meaningless against a servant.
Archer!
Archer! At that moment, I step back. Archer steps in front, taking form. A cloudy night. In Archer's hand is a short sword that reflects the weak moonlight.
へえ。
Wow.
The man crooks his mouth.
いいね。そう来なくっちゃ。話が早いやつは嫌いじゃない。
That's good. That's the way to go. I don't mind people who are quick on the uptake.
A large whirlwind. That's the weapon swung at me on the rooftop. The blood-red crimson lance that tried to mercilessly slaughter me.
ダンサーのサーバント。
Servant. Lancer.
いかにも。そういうあんたのサーバントはセイバー。
That's right. And your servant is Saber.
って感じじゃねえな。何者だ、てめえ。
Or maybe not. Who the hell are you?
There was no sign of his previous casual demeanor. In response to Lancer, full of murderous intent, Archer remains silent. The distance between the two is about 5 meters. The weapon in Lancer's hand is about 2 meters. For that man with the bestial smile, I feel like the remaining 3 meters are meaningless.
まっとうな一騎打ちをするタイプじゃねえな、てめえは。ってことは、アーチャーか。
You're not the type to engage in one-on-one combat. So you must be Archer.
Archer doesn't respond to this sneering voice either. Confronting each other, strangely are red and blue. The two counterfeit-colored knights are already watching for each other's clinching blow.
いいぜ。好みじゃねえが、出会ったからにはやるだけだ。そら、獲物を出せよ、アーチャー。
Alright. I don't like it, but now we've met. We'll just have to fight. Come on, take out your bow, Archer.
これでも礼はわきまえているからな。それぐらいは待ってやる。
I have some manners, so I'll at least wait for that.
Archer does not respond. There's nothing to say to an enemy he must defeat. That steel back of his seems to declare so.
Oh. Nothing.
That makes me realize I'm just being stupid. Archer's just waiting for my word, my command.
アーチャー
Archer. I talk to his back without approaching
手
him.
助けはしないわ。あなたの力、ここで見せて。
I won't help you. Show me your powers here. Is that a laugh? He grins as if to answer my words, and the Red Knight dashes forwards. Twirling gusts of wind. Short sword in hand, the red bullet launches, Oh, that music shift.
バカな
You fool.
What meets him is a
Oh,
blue
it's-
spear thrust. Huh?
It was hard to not read that as Bakana.
Yeah.
Like,
Bakana! If the dashing archer is a raging wind, the responding spearhead is a divine wind. The sword is swung, a swing to deflect the thrust. Archer parries the thrust of the high-speed lance with his short sword. The one in red stops. The enemy did not permit Archer's rush. The enemy doesn't even let him get within 2 meters, the range of the spear. For a long weapon, distance is always preferred. His Lancer has a weapon almost 2 meters long. He only needs to attack when the enemy comes closer into his range. Thrusting at an approaching enemy is easier than moving out yourself, but even so. Lancer closes the distance himself and doesn't even allow Archer to move forward.
たわけ旧兵風情が接近戦を挑んだな
idiot. A mere bowman challenging a close range fight?
His temper is like a burning fire. Lancer closes in with each blow, with no thoughts of stopping. With a long weapon, it's suicidal to close in on an enemy. The spearman's tactic is to use their long range to defeat the enemy and win in battle. So, as Lancer is just advancing unchecked, he doesn't have a chance of winning.
うそ
No way! But that's just by the book. Lancer's lance shows no vulnerabilities as it strikes for the throat, shoulders, forehead, and heart. Thrust so fast, even the after images are blurred. This is some good combat description.
Oh,
As each strike of his lance repels, rebuffs, and pushes back Archer, any one of his thrusts could be called a final blow. Now I see where you get your combat descriptions from in D&D.
yup. You better believe I'm just ripping on Fate as hard as I possibly can.
Well, it's really good, so... But even as a bowman, Archer is a servant. No ordinary attack can be a final blow.
Huh?
Having repelled the lance aimed at his forehead, Archer closes in with a speed superior to Lancer's lance. Based on its shape, you might think that the main attack of a lance is a thrust, but the basic strength of a lance is in its swings. Sorry, my dogs. This is because a wide swing using the long lance range does not allow the enemy to dodge it by stepping back. A partial retreat does not allow escape, and an attempt to counterattack will only result in a slashed stomach. But simply going forward will end up in a smashed rib from the long shaft of the lance. Archer and Lancer are similarly built. On top of that, it's hard for Archer with no heavy armor to step into the range of a lance swing like a whirlwind. But the thrusts are a different story. A blazing fast thrust certain to strike you is certainly scary. But as long as the attack targets a point, there are many ways to avoid it once you see it.
I have in mind true.
As Archer did just then, hitting the shaft of the approaching lance to redirect it slightly creates an opening. It must be because he underestimated a bowman. The advantage of a long weapon is its length and freedom of range. Once Lancer has discarded these advantages himself, his defeat is.
Huh?
The one in red stops. A nightmare like time is reversing? His thrust is
A
faster
nightmare.
than the previous one.
A nightmare, like time reversing. Give up.
Archer tries to parry the blow, but he gets flicked away along with his weapon. There are no openings in Lancer's attack. No, not just that. The thrusts increase in speed and power, without limit, and it becomes a final blow even for a servant. What? We were the ones that underestimated him. For that servant, for Lance's weapon, there are no general rules about lances. You could ever parry continuous attacks without even space to breathe between them. Archer manages to retreat a bit and parries. As a result, the distance between them opens up a little. That distance. Lancer uses that distance as a runaway to launch an even more powerful attack. The raging continuous attack is only a repetition of that. But the blows themselves are godlike. 10 blows already. No. It must actually be many times more than that. The heavy rain of the lance pours with yet more strength, trying to skewer Archer to death. It's not fast, but it's just skill. It thrusts like a waterfall, leaving no change in speed. What can Archer do as he's now on the defensive? With such a short sword, he can only parry the lance. He has no way to close on Lancer as he continues to retreat. A vacuum of steel unfolds. Support! I have to back Archer up. But my throat won't respond. My magic has poor aim. Unless Archer gets far away from Lancer, I will hit him with my magic as well. Such an opening would only increase Lancer's advantage. And besides, frankly, I'm captivated. This is a battle between servants. This is the Holy Grail War itself, where we use heroic spirits, the highest rank of familiar, whom we would otherwise never obtain. Servants. Familiars of different classes that obey 7 masters. These are the highest ranked familiars, called heroic spirits. That is the Holy Grail summons. The Holy Grail summons. So it's misleading to call them familiars. Originally, familiars were just beings that ran errands for the Magus. Imagine, perhaps, a cat in boots? Or a cute white bird? Well, now I can't stop imagining a cat in boots. Or a black dog that doesn't obey its master. Or something like that. Familiars that a mere Magus can summon are of that level. Familiars are just familiars. They are only mascots that run errands for their masters, so they cannot be stronger than their masters. But servants are different. They are the most powerful beings. Even for sorcerers, which there are only 5 in this world, it would probably be impossible to form a contract with them. It's not that the summoning is hard, or even that the ability of the servant surpasses the Magus. Servants themselves are beings above magic. I'll make it clear. Servants are heroes from the past. Myth, legend, fable, history. Fiction or not, the superhuman beings who gain concrete existence in folklore are what we call heroes. What? So like, heroes that don't exist can become servants too?
Yeah, although if I remember right, there's like a firm bar on like it has to be like a mythical hero like in folklore and not so it can't just be like, oh yeah, Luke Skywalker or something. It has to be someone that like, but yeah.
Yeah. A hero that becomes eternal in people's minds is no longer human after their death, and is promoted to another form of existence. Humans who bring about miracles, save people, and achieve great deeds are called heroes even after their death. After being so called, they are promoted to heroic spirits after their death and become guardians of humanity. It doesn't matter whether these people existed in reality or only in stories. It is people's minds that create a hero. Oh, damn it. People's wishes that this is how things should be. Give them form and set them up as real. Authenticity does not matter. They can have form as long as they have fame as a legend and people have faith. The ultimate ideal humans have created. The greatest human people have created. These are the heroes, the heroic spirits. And of course, since they are beyond human, they cannot be controlled by humans. A Magus usually borrows their power only to mimic them. They can't summon the heroic spirits themselves. But the Holy Grail made that impossibility into reality. It summons the heroic spirit beyond human control and turns it into a familiar obedient to the master. That nonsense is proof that the Holy Grail is almighty. And with the passing of years ignored, the hero's spirits are summoned. The most recent from 100 years ago. The oldest from the ancient days. The 7 heroic spirits each obey each of the 7 masters, protect them, and eliminate the masters of the enemy. Heroes from every age and country are revived into the present day to kill one another for supremacy. That is why this ritual is called the Holy Grail War. But it seems the Holy Grail has its limits too. Even the Holy Grail cannot indiscriminately call unto the spirit-like beings. Just as a form invented by humans is required for the imaginary sixth element, known as the devil. Devil? To take form, the heroic spirits are also needed form to live in this world. Devil.
Can also be translated as like demons.
Demons, okay. So like multiple of them.
Or like demonicness. God, I haven't delved into the like extra element shit in forever.
Yeah, I knew about like servants, but I've never heard of like demons or devils in Fate.
Yeah, but it's not like literally the devil, like.
There's so much.
But yes.
That form is their temporary name, and the way they exist in this world. The Holy Grail has furnished classes, so that each heroic spirit may take form more easily. And it only summons the heroic spirits that match these classes. It's like a passport to the present as it sets up a role of the as a familiar in advance. By acknowledging the summoned heroic spirit to take on that role, it helps the spirit take form. If there are 7 masters chosen by the Holy Grail, there are also 7 servants obeying those masters. There are 7 furnished classes. Knight of the Sword, Saber. Knight of the Lance, Lancer. Knight of the Bow, Archer. Mounted Soldier, Rider. Magus, Caster. Silent Killer, Assassin. Mad Warrior, Berserker. Only the heroic spirits with attributes of these classes are summoned to the present to obey the master and become a servant. I just realized Assassin is the only one without at the end.
Yeah, it is.
That is the servant system. A summoning in contract with a heroic spirit is beyond human control. That is beyond human control. To win the miracle beyond human grasp. The ultimate competition, held only on this ground, the one and only Holy Grail War. A loud crash. The short sword that deflected Lancer's lance flies from Archer's hand. This is Lancer's technique. A straight thrust that turns into a sweep at Archer's wrist. It was a blow Archer could not avoid, even had he seen it coming. There is no effective way of pairing a lance with a sword. A strong rebuff only results in a stronger counterattack, and a weak rebuff does not create any openings. The important aspect of the battle between a sword and a lance lies in defeating the enemy when they are at the wrong range.
Manuke.
Idiots.
There's no hesitation in Lancer. His movement to push Archer back stops. He must intend to end this match in an instant. He stares off the firmly placed Lancer, and the swordless Archer clash.
The stairs of the clash.
In that instant, the lance is thrust just like a flash of light. It can't even be seen. Forehead, neck, heart. 3 shots are launched. Any one a fatal blow. Getting deja vu here. But the flash, too fast to be seen, is repelled by a shining blade. In Archer's hand, the short sword again. A sword like before. A Chinese sword like a hatchet. But the biggest difference is...
二刀使いか
Crap. 2 swords.
Oh yeah, that picture you showed me. You had the 2
Right, I
swords.
guess I did.
Oh yeah, in comparison
Yeah.
to Dante.
I'm real glad that you didn't load any of that into memory too hard.
Yep.
Accidentally spoiling shit.
Yep. Even pictures can be spoilers.
Yup.
Pair of swords. In his hands are matched swords. Mirror images of each other.
旧兵風情な剣士の真似事とはな
A bowman trying to be a swordsman?
Lancer's lance flies. As if to finish Archer off, the lance moves faster and faster. Archer defends with a burning spirit. His hawk-like eyes say that he will not retreat anymore. No, that he will only advance from now on. The clashing sounds like a well-orchestrated music. 2 steels clanging against each other. The sparking clashes increase in rhythm without pause. The battle of the 2 is like a vacuum. It sucks the air around them. It sucks in the air around them. And it seems like anything approaching them would be cut to pieces. In reality, it only lasts an instant. But for me, looking on, it seems to take an eternity. Lancer tries not to let Archer near him, while Archer advances using his swords as shields. Over 100 blows have been thrown, and Archer loses a sword every time. Wait, so they're like breaking apart and he's making new ones?
He's got a new sword every time. Oh, Island Road, sorry.
Huh? But it's only for a moment as Archer has a sword in his hand. In the next instant, forcing Lancer back a little each time. Lancer finally admits his carelessness. Even though he doesn't know who is before him, he'll be the loser if he dismisses him as a mere bowman. The distance widens. Probably to recover, Lancer puts a large distance between them. His speed is extraordinary. Archer's charge was out of this world, but it was still slow compared to Lancer. The movement of his retreat had panther-like speed and agility.
27それだけ弾き飛ばしてもまだあるとはな
27. I've disarmed you that many times, yet you still have more.
Lancer mutters in irritation. No, it's more like confusion. I feel the same way. According to my father, a servant carries only one weapon. Your weapon is filled with a magical energy, so it's not something that can just be created one after another, like Archer was just doing. Servants are heroes that sublimate their strength, or sublimate their spirits after death, creating the Holy Spirits, equaling the Holy Spirits. Man, fucking up today. To put it another way, they are like devils or angels. They are powerful familiars on their own, but their most powerful weapon is their proof of heroism. A magical item called their noble phantasm. Here's a name drop. A noble phantasm is a weapon or armor the servant used when they were a hero, and it's treated as a last resort. The noble phantasm is the one and only weapon for a servant. This is because the noble phantasm is the ultimate weapon without equal. The lance that Lancer is using will show its power as a noble phantasm when Lancer deems it necessary. A noble phantasm is an impressive weapon by itself, but its true power, its true ability, is to release all its power using its true name. Heroes' weapons which rule over all others, and which have killed dragons and gods. Servants activate their noble phantasms using their magical energy. It's much like magic. Servants recreate the destructions in legend using their noble phantasm as a catalyst. Noble phantasms are never disposable. The swords that Archer brought out must be excellent, but they cannot be his noble phantasm. He is the servant Archer, so the noble phantasm he conceals must be a bow.
どうしたランサー？様子見とは君らしくないな。先ほどの勢いはどこに行った？
What's wrong, Lancer? It's not like you to just stand there and watch. Where's the energy you had just now?
ち、タヌキが減らず口を叩きやがるか。
You're talking crap, you cheater.
Lancer's irritation was understandable. Even though Lancer fought as a spearman, Archer fended him off as a swordsman. Which means Archer hasn't shown any of his abilities yet. So it's natural for Lancer to feel ghastly.
いいぜ、聞いてやるよ。てめえどこの英雄だ？
Alright then, I'll ask you. What hero are you?
二頭使いの旧兵なぞ聞いたことがない。
Never heard of a bowman using two swords.
そういう君は分かりやすいな。僧兵には最速の英雄が選ばれるというが、君はその中でもえりすぐりだ。
On the other hand, it's easy to tell who you are. It's said that only the fastest heroes are chosen as the Lancer, but you surpass even that.
これほどの宗師は世界に3人といまい。加えて、獣のごとき敏捷さといえば、おそらく1人。
There aren't even 3 Lancers in this world at your level. And on top of that, there's only one with such beast-like agility.
ほう、よく言ったアーチャー。
Oh, well said, Archer.
At that instant, his vast murderous intent makes me forget to breathe. Lancer's arm moves. This is different from before. It stands free from contempt. The spearhead is lowered as if to strike the ground, and only his stare pierces Archer.
ならば食らうか。我が必殺の一撃を。
In that case, you shall face my finishing blow.
止めはしない。いずれ越えねばならぬ敵だ。
I won't stop you. You're an enemy I will have to defeat sooner or later.
Lancer's body sinks down. At the same time, a chill like thorns fills the schoolyard. The air freezes.
Oh shit.
Not a metaphor. It literally freezes. What? All the mana in the air is frozen. Hold on. Getting some background noise. I'll be right back.
Ah. Alright, I guess I'll use this chance to get a refill of my water. We'll be back in 3. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back.
And I'm back on the stream too. There we go.
Oh,
Alright.
you never left.
Oh no, but my mic was muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright. Not a metaphor. It literally freezes. All the mana in the air is frozen. The only person allowed to breathe here is the warrior called Lancer. What? The lance in Lancer's hand is unmistakably a demonic one. And now, it is waiting to take its true form in the moment it strikes.
まずい。
Crap! He'll be beaten. I don't know what kind of noble phantasm that is, but Archer will be beaten.
Oh, so many things.
This game is really good at creating an atmosphere.
Oh, that's its best, one of its best
Oh my
qualities.
God, this is intense. It's implausible since this is the first time I've felt such intuition, but there's no doubt about it. Archer will die when that lance is thrust. It is determined. Literally, a lancer's lance is the embodiment of inescapable death.
Well, specifically this Lancer's lance.
Archer will be defeated. Archer will die when Lancer pierces his heart. And yet, Even though I know what's going to happen, I can't even help him. Because if I even move a finger, that will trigger the attack. So if anything can stop this battle and stop Archer's defeat, it would be...
誰だ?
Who's there?
Who's there?
It'd be the chance appearance of a stranger we've all overlooked.
Just some dumbass.
Just some random guy. Huh? The ghastly air coming from Lancer disappears. The sound of fleeing footsteps. That figure was definitely wearing a school uniform.
生徒まだ学校に残ってたの?
A student? Someone was here?
そのようだな。おかげで命拾いしたが。
It seems so. He did save our lives, though.
Archer says calmly. Well, we were certainly saved, but...
失敗した。ランサーに気を取られて周りの気配に気づかなかった。で、アーチャー、あんた何してんの?
My mistake. I didn't notice my surroundings because I was preoccupied with Lancer. Hey, Archer. What are you doing?
見てわからないか。手が空いたから休んでいる。
Can't you see? I'm resting since I'm free now.
んなわけないでしょ。ランサーはどうしたのよ?
You can't do that. What about Lancer?
さっきの人影を追ったよ。目撃者だからな。おそらく消しに行ったのだろう。
He went after that guy. He saw us, so Lancer probably went to eliminate him.
For an instant, my thoughts stop.
追ってアーチャー。私もすぐに追いつくから。
Follow him, Archer. I'll catch up right away. Archer goes after Lancer immediately.
くそ、なんて間抜け。
Damn it. How stupid of me. I curse my carelessness. It's the rule of Magi to eliminate any witnesses. Which is why, if one didn't want to do that, one just had to allow no witnesses. I've done that until now, so why do I have to make a mistake today of all days? Please let the witness be Shinji.
You're not that lucky. None of us are.
A night where even the moonlight is obscured. A student is lying on the cold hallway floor, and Archer is standing still. Too late? He's staring silently at the student. A smell hits my nose. The blood on the floor makes clear that it's the smell of death.
追ってアーチャー。ランサーはマスターのところに戻るはず。せめて相手の顔ぐらい把握しないと割が合わない。
Follow him, Archer. Lancer will probably go back to his master. This won't be worth it unless we can at least find out what his master looks like. Archer goes after Lancer. I'm left alone with the student lying on the floor. Fucking chills. I can't look straight at him. But I must. This is my fault. This is my fault. This is my fault. Ever since I was a child. Ever since I became the successor of Tosaka, I've been preparing for something like this. There's There's no good or evil for Magi. I've always told myself that this road has only my blood and the blood of others, so...
ランサーの槍で一突きか。心臓やられてちゃ助からない。
One shot from Lancer's lance, huh? You can't be saved with your heart pierced. I don't know how long it's been since Lancer killed him. Was he lucky or unlucky to be pierced to the heart? I guess Lancer's attack isn't a simple external wound, as the flow of blood from the rupture isn't too severe. It's not too severe, but it's all over when the brain doesn't get more blood. No. Basically, if his heart were pierced, he should have died instantly.
その割にはまだ死んでないってのはすごいな。
But it's amazing. He isn't dead yet? Yes. He's still breathing faintly, as if to give his last scream. But that will only last a few more seconds. He can't heal his own wounds, and I don't have enough power to save him either.
顔を見ないと、それぐらいはしなくちゃ。
I have to look at his face. I should at least do that. I try to touch the head, facing the ground, and realize my fingertips won't move. They're trembling. I wonder why. I'm used to such things. I've had to make these kinds of choices many times before. I've lost many things due to my mistakes and my selfishness. That's why I'm ready for a day like this. So why? Why am I so angry at myself?
ごめんね。見とるぐらいはしてあげる。
Sorry. I'll see you off, at least. I control my trembling fingertips and my flailing knees with my will and look at the face of the student. A huge smacking sound. Really feels like I've been hit on the head with a hammer.
やめてよね。なんだってあんたが。
What? Stop it. Why does it have to be you? I grit my teeth. Not to suppress my trembling. I'm really pissed off. Why is it him? Why did it have to be him? I'm not mad at Lancer for killing a witness quickly and perfectly, just as the servant should do. I'm just angry at him for staying late at this place on this day. Sakura's face flashes in my mind. She will definitely cry. And I recall one red-tinted day after school, a long time ago. A distant sunset. Someone always running alone. And a boring girl staring at that from far away. And before me, the corpse of someone who happened to get involved. There is a way. I might fail and lose my last resort in the process, but there is still a way. No. I'll lose my last resort whether I succeed or fail. So the result for me won't change. It's a mistake. The fact of his death is already determined. It's my fault for not noticing the things around me. It's his fault for unluckily staying this late. So I don't need to go that far. Yes, because this is what my father, who gave me nothing else, left just for me. A powerful chunk of magical energy, a reliable last resort to win through this battle. A precious, precious thing, just for me.
だからなんだってのよ、バカ。
So what, idiot? I shake the feeling off and kneel in front of the one who will become a corpse in another second. Man, I've done it. The pendant in my hand becomes lighter. My father's memento is drained, almost to emptiness, and falls onto what used to be a dying body.
仕方ないか。
Well, it can't be helped. Yes, it can't be helped. I didn't have the power or skills to revive someone with a damaged heart, damaged blood vessels, and on the verge of brain death on top of that. That's why I had to make up for my lack of skill with this powerful object.
まだ息があるのが運の尽きだった。完全に死んでいたら、どんなに魔力の蓄えがあっても蘇生なんてできなかったし。
It's lucky he was still breathing. If he was completely dead, no amount of magical energy could have revived him. But since he was still alive, I just did what I could and ended up saving his life.
失敗してたら目も当てられなかったけど、成功したからいいか。ええ、正直に言えば充実感あるしね。こういう経験も悪くはなかったわ。
It would have been awful if I failed, but since I succeeded, I guess it's all right. Yeah, I feel fulfilled to be honest. So this wasn't such a bad experience. I'm just bluffing.
行こう。済んだことは済んだこと。こいつが目を覚ます前に帰らないと。
Let's go. What's done is done. I have to head back before he wakes up. Yeah. There's no need for me to stay here any longer. Archer should be following Lancer, so I should probably go home by myself. On my way back, I remember. I left a pendant at school. Just a pendant now that the magical energy has been drained out of.
もういいか。
Oh well. I've no more use for that pendant. Sure, it might have a bit of magical energy left in it, but surely less than the 10 jewels I have. What my father intended to leave for me was enough magical energy to win the Holy Grail War. So now, without magical energy, that thing is useless and meaningless. I enter the house without saying anything and sit on the sofa. Archer isn't back yet. I sigh and listen to the clock for a few minutes.
いい加減頭を切り替えなくちゃ。
I have to switch gears.
あれだけの戦いを経験しておいて、何ほうけてるんだ私。
What am I doing? Daydreaming after a battle like that? I jump up and brew some tea. There are so many things to think about. Most importantly, the servants. I just witnessed a battle between servants I previously only understood intellectually.
ランサーか。宝具を使われそうになった時は焦ったけど、実
Lancer.
際使ってたら正体は分かったのよね。
Lancer, huh? I panicked when he almost used his noble phantasm. I would have found out his identity if he had used it. The easiest way to beat an enemy servant is to learn their identity. Ignoring for the moment the idiot who doesn't even know his own identity. Archer. The biggest weak point of a servant is their true name. Discovering the servant's true name, in other words, figuring out their identity, should let you take a guess on what kind of noble phantasm they might have. Oh, did I skip?
I don't think so.
It goes without saying, but since servants are heroic spirits, they have legends associated with them. If you figure out their legend, you should be able to find out most of their abilities. Servants are called by their class names because they want to hide their true names. Because the more famous a hero is, the more people know about their weapons and their weaknesses. A heroic spirit becomes a servant that never gives out their true identity. The only ones that know the servants' identities are their masters. Unless you're Reen. There's even a tacit understanding that the masters hide their servants' identities while trying to discover the identities of others. This is the 5th Holy Grail War. The qualities of the servants are determined by the ranks of the summoned heroic spirits. It goes without saying that the more famous heroes and the heroes are better with weapons are stronger, or heroes with better weapons are stronger. But it's difficult to summon such heroic spirits. To summon a heroic spirit, one must have a concentration connection with them, such as a weapon they've used during their lives. Even the Magic Association has few of such things. So generally, one will just summon a heroic spirit that suits them, like I did. They do suit each other.
They've even got the same color schemes.
Yup, although we've barely seen any of Reen. A servant's strength is determined by the rank of heroic spirit. But it's not that simple, as even the most powerful heroic spirits may have a hard time depending on the class they are assigned to. That is because of special abilities assigned to each class, the possibility of the weak defeating the strong. The 7 classes each have a different additional ability, and one even has a chance of defeating an opponent of higher rank, depending on the ability's affinity. To take an example, An infamous hero has defeated a great hero 4 times in the past. As far as I know, the most powerful servant is Saber. In all previous 4 wars, Saber has made it to the final fight. It is said that the 3 classes Saber, Lancer, and Archer have strong magic resistance. To put it simply, magic is pretty much useless against them. It's because they are fighters who fought through the Age of Myths, when magics were used widely.
Magic resistance is bullshit.
Are they talking about like sorcery here or magi magic?
Magecraft.
Magecraft.
So, magic.
Magics that magi use now would probably dissipate just by touching them. Anyway, that's why these 3 classes are considered the basics and the best. Another that's worthy of mention is the Servant Berserker. The heroic spirits summoned into this class loses their sanity. Just as the name implies, they become a mad warrior puppet of their master. The benefit from this is a strengthening of their power, far exceeding the powers they had when alive. However, the more powerful a servant becomes, the greater the burden it imposes on the master. In the past, masters who summoned Berserker couldn't control their rampaging servants and destroyed themselves by running out of magical energy. No exceptions. The winners and losers of the Holy Grail War are largely determined by the abilities of the servants. Well, I expect there are ways to win it by the master's efforts, but it's basically a fight between servants. That's why a master should be very careful when summoning a servant. I silently consider the plans we should make from now on. The clock, fixed already, strikes 11 while I do so, and Archer comes home.
おかえりなさい。成果はどう？
Welcome back. How'd it go? Oh.
すまない。失敗した。よほど用心深いマスターだったのだろう。少なくともこちら側の町にはランサーのマスターはいなかった。
I'm sorry, I failed. It must be one cautious master. At the very least, Lancer's master is not on this side of town.
As I expected. Lancer was alone, it seems. His master isn't the type to show up for battles personally.
そう。まあ、簡単にはいかないわよね。
I see. Well, I guess it won't be easy then. Yes. There's no way anything will ever go as I might hope. So it can't be helped. Let's consider what happened tonight as a tuition fee for the lessons learned.
覇気がないな、マスター。いつもの伊勢はどうした？まさか、先の一戦でおじけづいたというのはなしだぞ。君が命じるのなら、今すぐにでもランサーとの再戦に赴いてもいい。
You seem down, Master. Where are your high spirits? Don't tell me you got scared by that one fight. If you so order, I'm ready to go battle Lancer again right now.
Archer protests silently that we should do so. I see. I guess I look depressed.
そんなわけないでしょ。私が打って出ないのはね、単に無駄手間をしたくないだけなんだから。
Of course not. I'm staying in only because I don't want to do anything pointless.
無駄手間をしたくない。
Anything pointless?
だってまだマスターの数が揃ってないでしょ。今夜のはやむなしだったけど、開戦の合図があるまで戦わないわ。それが聖杯戦争のルールだって父さんは言ってたし。
Well, all the masters aren't present yet, right? Tonight couldn't be helped, but I wouldn't start fighting before we get the signal. My father told me that this is one of the rules of the Holy Grail War.
そうか。君の父親もマスターだったのか。
I see. So your father was also a master.
Archer nods, understanding. Then Archer makes a troubled face and starts to ponder something.
何よ、何か言いたいことでもあるの？あんた。
What? Do you have something you want to say?
ああ、一つ聞き忘れていた。
Yeah, there's something I forgot to ask.
リン、君は幼い頃からマスターになるべく育てられ、それに従ってきたのだろう。つまり、初めからマスターになることを予想していたわけだ。
Rain, you've been raised since you were small to be a master, and you've accepted that, right? So you've expected to be a master since the beginning.
当たり前じゃない。それはいきなりマスターに任命される魔術師もいるそうだけど、私は別よ。遠坂の人間にとって聖杯戦争は何代も前からの悲願なんだから。
Of course. Well, there certainly are masters that are suddenly appointed, but I'm different. For the Tosaka family, the Holy Grail has been our earnest desire for many generations.
そうだろう。なら、目的が党にあるはずだ。
I thought so. So you must have a purpose.
私はそれを聞き忘れていた。主の望みを知らなければ、私も剣を預けられない。
I forgot to ask about that. I cannot swear my sword to you unless I know my master's wish.
リン、それで君の願いは何だ？
So, Rin, what is your wish?
願い？そんなの別にないけど。
Wish? I don't really have one.
何？
What?
Oh? Archer's making a funny face.
そんなはずはあるまい。聖杯とは願いを叶える万能の杯だ。マスターになるということは聖杯を手に入れるということ。だというのに、叶える願いがないとはどういうことだ？
That can't be true. The Holy Grail is an almighty grail that grants wishes. Becoming a master means obtaining the Holy Grail, so how can you say that you have no wish to grant?
Archer is asking with a serious expression. Oh, I see. The master's wish after obtaining the Holy Grail isn't irrelevant to the servant. But it's strange. Father said that servants have wishes as well. But that is only their wish. I don't think Archer should be concerned because I don't have any wishes.
よし、明確な望みがないのであれば、漠然とした願いはどうだ？例えば、 世界を手にするといった風な。
Alright, if you don't have any specific wish, why not wish for something ambiguous? Like ruling the world.
なんで？世界なんてとっくに私のものじゃない。
Why? The world is already mine.
あのね、アーチャー。世界ってのはつまり自分を中心とした価値観でしょ？そんなものは生まれた時から私のものよ。そんな世界を支配しろって言うんなら、私はとっくに世界を支配している。
Hey now, Archer. The world is just another word for things you value around you, right? That's something I've had since I was born. If you tell me to rule such a world, I already rule it. Archer looks at me with a troubled expression. I'm amazed. The guy really is hard-headed.
バカな。聖杯とは望みを叶える力、現実の世界を手にできる力だぞ。それを求めるというのに何も望まないというのか、君は。
Ridiculous. A holy grail is a power to grant wishes, a power to obtain the world. Are you saying you're seeking it yet you have no wish?
だって世界征服もめんどくさいし、そんな無駄なことを願っても仕方がないでしょ。あなた、割と想像力が貧困ね。
But ruling the world would be so troublesome, and there's no point in wishing for something so pointless. You seem to lack imagination. It would be really troublesome. I wouldn't want to do it.
理解に苦しむな。それでは何のために戦う？
I don't understand. For what, then, do you fight?
そこに戦いがあるからよ、ハーチャー。ついでにもらえるものはもらっておく。聖杯がなんだかは知らないけど、いずれ欲しいものができたら使えばいいだけでしょ。人間生きていれば欲しいものなんて限りないんだし。
I fight because there's a battle, Archer. And I'll take whatever I can get. I don't know about this holy grail thing, but I can just use it when I find something I want, right? As a human, there are infinite possibilities of things I might want in life. I love her so much.
つまり君は。
So, you're saying...
ええ。ただ勝つために戦うの、アーチャー。
Yes, I'm fighting to win, Archer. Archer's shoulders slump. Maybe he's disappointed in my opinions, but it seems he's finally relaxed.
参った。確かに君は私のマスターにふさわしい。
I give up. You're certainly a worthy master for me.
I find it hard to deal with that kind of comment, so I wish he'd stop saying such things.
サーバントにマスターを選ぶ権利はないけど、一応聞いとく。なんで私があなたのマスターにふさわしいのよ。
Huh? A servant has no right to choose their master. But I'll ask you for the heck of it. Why am I a worthy master to you?
言うまでもない。君は間違いなく最強のマスターだ。
Sorry, just poke the tsundere. Just all the compliments. He's having so much fun with this. It goes without saying. You're unmistakably the strongest master.
使える相手としてこれ以上のものはない。
Tsundere.
No one would be a better master to serve than you.
そう、ありがとう。あなたに言われるなら世辞ってわけじゃなさそうだし。
Oh, thanks. It doesn't sound like flattery when you say it. I look away because I'm embarrassed. Tsundere mode activated. Well, it's never really been turned off. I find it hard to deal with Archer because he speaks so frankly. Like this even though he's so cynical. But, well, I'm honestly happy that he trusts me. I trust Archer and he trusts me. I don't think that this sense of solidarity is a bad thing.
さて、ならば一息入れようか。7人目のマスターが現れるにせよ。それは今すぐというわけでも。
Oh no.
ちょっと待て、リン。君、あの飾りはどうした？
Well then, let's take a break. Even if the Seven Master is going to appear, it won't be right now. Wait a minute. Reen, what happened to that jewelry of yours?
飾りってペンダントのこと？はあ、あれなら忘れてきちゃった。もう何の力もないものだし、別に必要ないでしょ。
Oh, you mean my pendant? Oh, I forgot it. It's out of power, so there's no use for it, right?
それはそうだが、君がそう言うならいいが。
That's true, but... Well, if you say so.
ええ、父さんの形見だけど、別に思い出はあれだけってわけじゃない。
Yes, it's a memento of my father, but it's not like it's my only memory of him.
よくはない。そこまで強くあることはないだろう、リン。
That's no good. You don't have to beat that strong, Reen.
So saying, Archer takes out the pendant I left at school.
拾いに行ってくれたんだ、あーちゃん。
Oh, you went and picked it up for me? He is really poking the tsundere.
もう忘れるな。
Oh, that was a
それは
period. That was more just
リ
like,
ンにしか似合わ
oh,
ない。
you went and picked it up for me. Don't forget it again. It only looks right on you, Reen. I will filter in this comment from the chat. From Wise Fool Death. They're both tsunderes from each other. Colon P emoji.
Yup.
So fucking true. And it's why they're both the fucking best.
They're made, like, this relationship is perfect between these two. Oh my god. You're a tsundere. Uno reverse card. No, you. As if he's embarrassed, Archer looks away as he hands me the pendant. Oh, this is so good.
じゃあ、ありがとう。
I see. Thanks. I accept it. To be honest, I don't know if I should be embarrassed or cool about it.
Hit both buttons at once.
And now the tsundere poking goes both ways. The pendant as it was.
Is as it was.
As expected, there's no magical energy left in it. Ah, first time I've done that. Empty of magical energy. It's just an expensive but ordinary jewel. And it doesn't hold any power. But, as Archer would put it, even though there's no power left in this pendant, it still has meaning. There's something my father specifically left for me. Then, maybe I can just laugh off the fact that I helped a guy by sacrificing my trump card.
って待った。
Hey, wait a sec. Something clicks in my head. I wasn't thinking straight back then because of my regret. But thinking about it calmly, I missed something. He saw us. So it'll be dangerous unless we adjust his memory. Basically, Lancer prioritized eliminating the witness over his battle with us. Lancer's thinking probably matches his master's. So if such a master finds out the guy they killed didn't die, what would he do?
そんなやつ生かしておかない。
He wouldn't let the guy keep on living. I get up from my sofa. It's been 3 hours since then. I might not make it, but after all I did, I have to make it on time. I run through the night. Fortunately, I know where his house is. No, I didn't look it up, but it just happens that an acquaintance of mine goes there a lot, even though I've never been there myself.
まったく余計な苦労を背負おうとしているぞ君は。
Honestly, you're just taking on unwanted troubles.
Archer has no interest in cooperating. He was against saving the guy when he was dying, and he's against me going to help him right now. Did I skip something? Nope, it's midnight. Under the cloudy night sky, we reach the Japanese-styled house. There's no sight of anyone in this house, on the edge of the residential district. There aren't as many houses around it, and there's no one to come and help if something happens here. My breath is white. The wind starts to pick up.
Oh yeah, white as Shinto.
It must be quite strong as the clouds start to drift fast. The supposedly warm wind of Fuyuki sends chills down my spine, making me tremble. Even if Fuyuki City is considered warm, it's still cold on the hill. Second time today. The air around here is frozen. I strain my ears in the cold atmosphere. In the frozen feeling, I feel a small sense of an enemy.
いる。さっきのサーバント。
He's here, the servant from before. I bite my lip. His presence is perceptible on the other side of this wall. Lancer is in the house already, and about to kill the same guy again, who has just come home without a clue as to what happened.
飛び越えて倒すしかない。その後のことはその時に考える。
I'll just have to jump in and beat him. I'll worry about what comes next when it happens. Just as I'm about to command Archer to go in. A bright, white light like a fallen sun comes from within the house. Oh shit, is this from the opening? Oh, is this that opening scene? The presence is eclipsed by another presence. The wave of the power of the servant Lancer is consumed by an even larger wave. The instantaneous explosion of ether gives the spiritual being to a body, summoned to overpower Lancer.
嘘
No way! I can only mutter, but it's true. To prove it, Lancer jumps over the wall and leaps away as if fleeing from this place.
ねえアーチャーこれももしもの話
Hey, Archer. Is this another one of your hypothetical scenarios? I keep clicking off the game.
さあな。だが、これで7人。ついに数が揃ったぞ、リン。
I don't know, but this makes 7. All the masters are here now, Ring.
Archer answers calmly. I've lost my normal judgment. That's why I didn't even consider the obvious event that would follow. The wind blows strongly. Clouds over the sky like an umbrella. The unlit suburbs are enclosed by darkness. And the servant jumps over the wall, coming down like a demonic bird. Caw. Archer hasn't reacted already. But I couldn't react. That was my mistake. The battle ended with that small opening, not even lasting a second. It might have only been a second for me, but for that servant, it was an opening that couldn't be ignored. A sword rushes for me.
えアーチャー
Archer? Archer pushes me aside as the servant slashes him. It happens in an instant. Archer, who handled Lancer's fury of attacks beautifully, has been taken down with one blow.
アーチャー消えて
Archer, disappear! But I make it in time this time. Just as the enemy servant is about to cut off Archer's head with her blade, I forcibly remove him. Oh shit, Saber. A pain in my right hand. Oh my god! It must have been an excessive command. So a command spell has disappeared from my hand. Now there's only one remaining. But this is for the best. Rather than having Archer die, I would prefer to lose 1 or 2 command spells. Giving no consideration to Archer's disappearance, the servant attacks me.
なめるな
Don't underestimate me! Oh, that's so cool. I take from my pocket a topaz with a wind spell stored in it. Then I launch all the magical energy it contained at her without processing it. Magic missile. This thing, which can blow away a house without a trace, is a bundle of wind spells I stocked up over time. It's one of the 10 jewels I've been putting my magical energy into for 17 years without rest. I'm using all the magical energy stored within it. So even if I can't defeat her, it should at least slow her down for a bit. No.
Magic resistance is bullshit!
Oh yeah, Saber, shit.
Don't even fucking try spells in the night classes. Fuck.
So, not even that. It did nothing. The swirl of wind that instantly tears apart anything caught within it disappears like a magic trick the instant it touches the servant. Such strong magic resistance. Mere magical energy from a Magus cannot hurt this servant. So this is it. She can't be hurt by magic, and I've lost the protection of Archer. So I can't stop the servant. I barely managed to avoid one blow, but that's all. I look up into the night sky. In it is the figure of cold-hearted death, who's looking down at me as I lay miserably on the ground. Oh my god, she's so cool.
Right?
She's so cool. What? The wind blows. In between the dark clouds and the spiritual or spiral sky, the moon shines. Spiral power? The falling moonlight and the beautiful face. This is the servant that drove off Lancer, defeated my archer in one strike, and annulled my magic with no trouble.
今の魔術は見事だった、メガス。
That magic was splendid, Magus. The girl's voice is like a bell. Yet this voice is like a nightmare right now. It's only natural. The more beautiful my enemy is, the more of a nightmare it is, as I cannot believe the difference in our strength.
だが最後だ、アーチャーのマスターよ。
But this is your end, Master of Archer. The point of the sword shines brilliantly. On the verge of death, I understand. With just one look, without proof, this is the card I wanted. The one said to be the strongest of all servants. The hero of the sword. I look up at the moon, accepting my death. There's no time for me to flee or plead for my life. I will die here, and Tosakarin's Holy Grail War will end on the third day. There is only disgrace and regret, and I will probably vanish bearing a grudge against my enemy. But still, I don't feel anything. Something must really be wrong with me. Even though I'm going to be killed in an instant, I adore her again. That's right. If you ask for regrets, that's it. But I guess it can't be helped. Because she's the most powerful servant. Because her figure isn't so heartless. So infinitely valiant. And so beautiful.
Oh, it's the Realton Nua opening. Right.
Oh, is this taken from an anime?
Nope.
I just love her armor so much.
So good. God, Green's coat.
It's so cool seeing all these characters like animated now. Was that the prologue?
This has been the prologue.
Oh my god. I mean, I enjoyed every second of it, so. Well, that's the Berserker, I assume. There's the classic anime hand reach. Okay, I think it's safe to say you've won me over on Fate.
Oh, there it is. There's the song.
Oh yeah, I remember you giving the song to me for the campaign.
So fucking good. Oh,
God.
yes.
This has
I'm
to-
glad to. I'm glad to have made a convert.
Yeah, you've made a new Fate fan on this day. Holy shit, that was a good prologue. Oh my god.
Ah. Yes.
This is so good.
Ah. I mean. Oh.
And we
I
haven't
kind of
even...
want to keep going, but I don't know if we're gonna reach a better stopping point than
Yeah,
this.
I think this is a good stopping point too. And my voice is starting to crack a bit.
Yeah.
I have some water. A little better,
Oh,
but
there
yeah.
is absolutely zero chance I'm not going in and just rereading the rest of it. No, there's zero chance. I have to stop myself. This needs to be fresh again for me too. I've forgotten so much. It's great. I need to just do some writing.
Do I have to save here?
I don't think you can. But you can open up the extras menu, and I'm pretty sure that has a different track.
I love this song though.
It's so fucking good.
Oh, yep. Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait, go to movie.
Movie?
Go to movie. Does it have... Oh, damn it.
Oh, what do you think was gonna be in there?
I was really hoping for the original visual novel's opening, because its theme song is such a fucking banger.
Well, alright, let's watch it like at the opening of the next stream.
Yeah, yes.
I'll have that queued up.
Yeah. Wise Fool, Death, and Chat. So is this stream going to be daily, or is there some other type of schedule? Every day we can do it, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking we
So
should make
maybe-
a more concrete schedule at some point, though.
Yeah. End with, so have, like, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, maybe?
Yeah, for now, that's definitely good.
Same time.
Yep. So 7 to 10, usually. Or 6, I guess 6 to 10.
7 to 10 Eastern, 6 to 9 Central, sometimes go a little past that.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. And here, let me fucking shill.
Yep. I plugged on yours.
Hey. Yeah, so this is Arcane here. You know, this is his channel. He's the one experiencing Fate for the first time, so he's the one streaming it. Yeah, same time tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm splitting my attention between chat and saying words out loud. I probably shouldn't be doing that when I'm... but yeah. I am Manicule. I'm Lucas. I stream much less consistently, but I'm trying to change that. One thing I do consistently stream is Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. D&D game deemed by this guy right here above me in the Discord.
Finger guns. Can't see them, but they're there.
Weekly on Saturdays. With a couple of other really cool people.
Yep. Last session was pretty
Where?
cool.
Where I play a character that... Oh god. all of the points that I stole from Fate are now going to be exceedingly obvious now.
With Ritz,
With Ritz.
I could definitely see it in your writing style for your stories.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. I'm an aspiring writer, so when I put things out, the more people that buy my stories, the better. Please buy my stories. I want to eat. So let me just, good to have you. And let me just drop my channel link in the chat. And whenever I actually put a book out, I'll start dropping a link to that whenever we chill, too.
Yep.
So I think that's all I got.
Yep, and I'll continue streaming this on this channel. I might add some other like scheduled streams, but I may like stream Minecraft or Animal Crossing randomly. But this is definitely the main thing right now on this channel. Because it's so good.
What a main thing to have.
It's going to be a main
Yes.
thing for a while. What do we work
I
out?
believe it would take about 40 weeks at our current schedule.
Yep. For all the routes.
Then again, we did get the prologue done in an hour less than I thought it would take us, so...
That's true. And then I assume the other 3 have their own prologues? Or the other 2?
Nope. Actually, it's all the same, prologue for all of them, because technically, the thing that swaps the routes, because they weren't originally 3 different, programs,
Oh.
is a choice that you get to make, when you take over right after the prologue, ends.
Oh, okay. But it's easier to just have them as 3 separate games.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, that's awesome, though. I can't wait to experience this. I just love all the characters so much so far.
Yeah,
It's-
they're all just fucking A+ top tier good shit.
Especially right now, Reen, Archer, and Saber. Oh my god. But as far as Shinji goes,
Oh yeah, no, he's the worst. He's the absolute worst. Yep, okay, there's the...
yeah, I added the oof key specifically for him. And again, to reiterate, if you weren't here last stream, I recognized him from a worst anime characters list. When I first saw him, I was like, he looks familiar. Oh shit, that's where he was from. Top 10 worst anime characters. Or most hated, I think it was, specifically.
Yeah, most hated. I have gotten the pleasure of voicing many a villain in D&D games and etc. tabletop games that I've run. I have never had such capacity to just go into the absolute worst, most shit-eating, horrible possible. God, fuck Shinji. Fuck him. Yup. As Wise Death says in chat, and he gets worse.
I kept... Oh my god. I guess I'm going to have to use this a lot more then.
Oh, yes. There will be a million oofs before this is done.
Just have to go like... I was going to just use it for oofs in general, but now it's just for him.
Oh, it's just the Shinji button.
The Shinji button.
He makes everything else a billion times better just by existing and taking all the heat on himself.
He's like a shittiness black hole.
Wiseful of Death asks in chat, what are your predictions / hopes, Arcane?
Well, I'm definitely really interested to see like the new character that summons Saber. I'm pretty sure they're going to be the pro tag, if I'm not mistaken. Predictions? Well, It's very interesting that Rin has used all her almost all her command spells up by this point. So, I'm just really interested to see where this goes from here. And I'm also interested to see like how Archer recovers from being slashed by Saber. Because if I read the description right, it was a pretty like serious blow.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you read that description right. That was a hit from Saber. Whew.
Also, Saber is just so cool.
Yeah, just look at her.
She's a proper paladin.
And if you want to see context for that, check out. Oh, hey, yeah. If you want to see context for that, follow our YouTube channel of our. Hang on.
The paladins.
Of no, stop trying to autocorrect. I know what I said.
After the
Check out
autocorrect, we are
our-
the first result.
Yeah. Check out our YouTube channel where we've uploaded all the episodes of D&D that we've streamed so far. And dropping tomorrow morning is Session 3. Although you can also check out the VOD on my Twitch channel if you want to. That explains everything.
Yep. You'll know why I just said
At the very
paladin
end.
instead of paladin. The best way to say it.
Ah, man. By the time this is over, I'm absolutely going to have like a steroided out shilling muscle.
Yeah, it's something you definitely need to work on over time. I'll get in the like rhythm of saying it every time though. Oh, that means like at the end of sessions we're gonna be showing too.
Oh, you better fucking believe it.
Gonna shill this here at the end.
And we're gonna talk to each one of our players to make sure that they all want to shill like that.
Yep.
Our players, your players, my fellow players, my fellow players.
My fellow players instead of Americans.
Probably not the ufotable opening. Because Wise Full Death asking if I'm planning to show you the ufotable opening. I feel like that's probably gonna be a, thing to watch after we read through all of the routes that would have spoilers for. But I'm definitely gonna fucking show the 100% gonna show this illusion like the original opening.
Oh yeah, that's coming up next stream. We're actually gonna open with it.
Yeah. Especially because it's like you need to know the opening's melody in order to pick up on some of the song melodies
Oh, there's
that
leitmotifs?
reuse it. Yeah, there's leitmotifs.
Oh my god. No,
I
like,
mean,
I've loved
not
them.
that this
longer.
opening isn't a banger, but
Sure is a bop. The animation is great too.
oh man, I can't wait to show you Unlimited Budget Works.
Unlimited budget works.
That's the nickname given to Ufotable's animation adaptation of Unlimited Blade Works.
Unlimited budget works.
Unlimited Budget Works.
Unlimited budget
'cause-
increases.
Because UFO did Fate Zero, and that became a huge hit, so they just got all the money.
All of it?
All of it.
So the quality is it like Demon Slayer level?
That's the same people.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
And
Yeah.
in my opinion, 'tis better than Demon Slayer.
Yeah, like there are a few like 3D effects in particular in Demon Slayer that looked a little off, but I'm only at the first episode.
Yep, definitely 100%.
I've been
Oh,
doing a lot of D&D writing, so I haven't had time.
how do I nickname you? Would you prefer wise, death, or fool? Or Wafod?
Fod.
Probably not Wafod. And now to watch through the delay.
Fod.
All right, Wise. Yeah, Wise. As Wise said, the UFO animes made Fate go a lot more mainstream.
I'm sure
Because before that, everyone just knew it as the thing that people die if they are killed came from.
people die if they are killed. I love how you put that in your story. Just like,
I mean, technically, what I put was the original, like the saying, but
yeah.
ah,
Oh,
but yeah,
he's strong enough that even if he were killed, he wouldn't die.
but yeah, we should probably be wrapping up then.
Oh yeah. I'm actually gonna raid someone. Just gonna squint
We're
my
going
eyes
to wrap up the wrap up.
and not look at chat. Is she
Yeah,
streaming right now?
Oh, 100% makes sense in context.
There's 4 people I watch streaming right now. I'm gonna roll a d4 and see who to raid. Unless you got someone.
No, I don't have anyone tonight.
Alright.
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 Later.
See ya. I'm gonna raid Lanny. Alright.
Alright. Oh, that's a long timer.
Yep, there we go. And